Hey family, major warning messages are going out this week, and depending on where you live, you might want to leave New York City. Yes, we are referring to multiple terrorist threats over the past 90 days, and New York could be on the list as the end of the year is approaching and other intelligence information is circling around this week. Americans will have to make a tough decision in order to keep their families safe. Take a look at this right here, where the FBI is warning about potential terrorist attacks here in the United States. And then this article right here is saying how attractive Times Square location is. And even the mayor is reminding everyone that the city of New York could be 9/11 at any given time. I'm going to break down the information we have just for you in just a moment. But before we get started, make sure that you'll subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, we have another warning message coming directly from the FBI, in which Commissioner Wray is warning of the potential and the increase in the terrorist threats here in the United States. And he is saying that the U.S. is in a very dangerous period. This is all because of the recent events over the last 24 months in regards to the war in Ukraine against Russia, which the United States is supporting Ukraine, and they have been giving billions, if not trillions of dollars to them in this effort. Also in regards to the war between Israel and Hamas terrorist groups, yes, the United States is supporting Israel as well, which has caused a lot of headaches going on here in the United States, dealing with the Palestinians and things of that sort. So anyways, obviously there have been an increase in the terrorist threats here in the United States because obviously the world, especially the U.S., is unrest right now. So yes, these particular terrorist threats are continuing to come in multiple states, multiple cities, and we need to be on the lookout for that. And we are not just talking about one specific city or state. We are talking about the entire United States. But specifically in regards to this weekend, we all know that the end of the year is coming very, very soon. And they are telling us that Times Square is a very attractive target in regards to a potential terrorist attack. Yes, we know that New Year's Eve is around the corner, and Times Square could be a target in regards to any types of threats that are actually going to happen. As you can see in this particular article, it says that the holiday security is getting very intense right now, specifically in New York, in which Dan said that here is more information on the new security concerns ahead of New Year's Eve, saying that, look, there is no specific reporting regarding any threats, but Times Square is a very attractive target on New Year's Eve, according to a threat assessment obtained by ABC News. And this particular document says that the celebration's significant attendance and media coverage makes for an attractive target for foreign terrorist organizations, as well as homegrown violent extremists and domestic violent extremists, even lone offenders and targeted violence, guys. Yes, but like they said, there is no specific reporting regarding any threats at this time, which if there was someone that was going to do something, they obviously will be trying to stay under the radar because of all of the intelligence that is available out there. But anyways, they are talking about last year, in which this happened in Maine, where Trevor allegedly attacked a New York Police Department of officers that have been working at a checkpoint on 8th Avenue. The FBI categorized the attack as aimed at killing U.S. government officials. The New York Police Department is already preparing for tight security on New Year's Eve, holding meetings with key units as recently as Thursday. Yes, guys. So if you live in New York, you might want to make a tough decision whether or not to leave the area, just in case. You never know what might potentially go down. But I do want to let you know that there is huge concerns in regards to the threats that have been coming in over the last 90 days or so. And even in fact, right here, it says that there is a new bulletin that is warning of a threat of violence by lone offenders likely has been heightened through New Year's Eve. Yes, guys, so they are not taking this very lightly. The New York Police Department is preparing getting people to come into the city to help out with some of the security, because obviously on New Year's Eve, New York gets super crazy with all the people that are traveling to this area, and everybody will be on a very high alert, if you will. And if you look at this image right here, it says that a very likely heighten of a violence threat in New York. And then take a look at this very weird message coming directly from the mayor, in which he says that New York is the world's greatest city because any day could be a new 9/11. Yes, we were talking about Mayor Eric Adams, which he says that the city is a place where New Yorkers could wake up to a terrorist attack in unusual interview comments that he made. What does he mean by this? Well, we all know that New York is one of the top areas in which terrorists want to perform any type of terrorist attack. So yes, it is probably the number one area in the United States, if you will. And someone asked him to sum up the 2023 in New York City, and that's when the mayor Eric Adams made these specific comments. And then he also said that this is a place where every day you wake up, you could experience everything from a plane crashing into our trade center through a person who's celebrating a new business that's about to open. This is a very, very complicated city, and that's why it's the greatest city on the globe. Yes, guys, what do you think about that statement? What do you think about his comments in regards to you could wake up to any type of attack that may happen, but on the flip side, it is still the greatest city in the United States? Do you guys agree with that? If you do, comment down below and hit the like button for me. I would appreciate it. But then also, guys, in another area, we just saw where TSA ended up stopping a woman from bringing a loaded gun onto an airplane on Christmas Eve. Yes, this wasn't in New York, but it was very near that on the Reagan National Airport. I believe this was in Virginia. And luckily, TSA was able to see this at the security checkpoint and confiscate this particular weapon. This is all because of the x-ray machines that Americans or citizens or individuals have to place their bags through a machine in order for them to be x-rayed. And TSA is watching this as it continues to go through. So luckily they were able to catch this person, and obviously they're going to be suffering from huge consequences in regards to bringing a loaded gun in an airport, through an airport, and trying to sneak it through past TSA security. Bringing a gun to an airport security checkpoint was no way to enter the holiday, TSA's federal security director for the airport made in a statement. This is very naughty for someone to do, and it could bring this particular woman up to $15,000 in fines for carrying a weapon, and it is a civil penalty. But anyways, the firearm marked the 39th confiscated gun at the airport, this specific airport, in 2023, the most Reagan National in a single year. But just so you know, just for your information, guys, it says that in October, the TSA released the third quarter data that showed a spike in travelers bringing loaded firearms to United States airport security checkpoints, and is expecting 2023, this year, to surpass last year's record of more than 6,500 firearms that have been intercepted. Luckily, we definitely want to take the time out right now to thank our TSA agents for being due diligence and finding and being very watchful of this information, guys, because if you think about it, what if one gun slips through the cracks and enters in on one of these flights? You never know what could actually happen. So thank your local TSA security people the next time you are at the airport. So anyways, guys, like I said, we need to be on a high alert during this end of the year season, especially if you live in New York or you are traveling somewhere. And just so you know, like I said, this is not just New York. Right here we have the U.S. cities that are most at risk of a nuclear attack or even a terrorist attack. Yes, guys, we have right here, we have New York, Washington, D.C., Chicago, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Houston, Texas. You need to be mindful of all of these areas as well as whatever area you live in, because you never know when something might go down. So I definitely want to share that information with you. But moving on, we do need to go ahead and talk about this new bill that is very strange, and shockingly it is affecting those that live in New York, because this new bill that is on the table could force our favorite fast food joint, Chick-fil-A, to stay open on Sundays. Do you guys agree? They have been closed for more than 50 years now, and now this new bill wants to force them to stay open. What do you think about that, guys? Do you believe that someone else could or should be able to force their own rules upon Chick-fil-A and force them to go against their religion? Tell me what you think about that down below in the comment section. I know we would love to get our chicken minis or our chicken biscuit or our chicken sandwich on Sunday, but come on now. They have a specific reason as to why they are closed on Sunday, and now that could all be changed, specifically in New York. Well, apparently Senator Lindsey Graham is not happy about this information, and recently he visited the New York Chick-fil-A to rail against this idea of this new bill and requiring them to stay open. He said in a statement that, look, we need to have Chick-fil-A's back, and he said that he is going to be in the front of the line forcing this bill to not pass in New York. Obviously, Senator Lindsey Graham is a huge customer of Chick-fil-A, wouldn't you think? What do you think he likes, the chicken biscuits or the chicken sandwiches? But anyways, guys, just yesterday, he actually came out again and said that, look, you're in for one hell of a fight if you try to force Chick-fil-A to stay open on Sundays. Obviously, Lindsey Graham is very upset about this information, and he wants to do his part in making sure that this bill does not pass into legislation. So anyways, guys, what do you think about that? Or do you want Chick-fil-A to be open on Sundays, or are you okay with them being open 6 out of the 7 days a week? Let me know down below in the comments section whether you agree with this or not. And also let me know if you love chicken sandwiches. Me personally, I like the spicy version. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money before the end of the year, such as signing up with Webull, where they're giving away 12 free stocks after you deposit $1. The good thing about it is that those 12 stocks can be worth $3,000. That is a great opportunity if you actually receive the money. In addition to that, don't forget about taking advantage of getting the Amazon Prime membership for free for 30 days. This is a great time right now as the holiday season is coming to an end, and you want to catch up on some of those Prime videos and TV shows, as well as watching the NFL, as well as getting your items delivered to your front door for totally free. But anyways, those are just a few. Check out the links down below. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.